I can't tell you how many entrepreneurs in the last 2, 3, 5 years have come to me and said, hey, my exit strategy was my kids were going to take over the business. And now my kids are telling me they don't want to take over the business. This is happening constantly right now. Kids that grew up with entrepreneurial parents and watched all the hours and the stress and the turmoil in the business and at home with the family said, no way, I'm not signing up for that. I want to go get a job. I want to work for someone else. Being an entrepreneur is a very unique and distinct way to live your life. And if you've chosen to be an entrepreneur and you've brought kids up in a business and you've taught them the values and the how to run a company and all the great things that come with being a business owner, that very well may have turned your kids off to being an entrepreneur. So now what do? So if you are in a family business and you think the next generation is the only succession plan, the only exit strategy, that's a terribly dangerous way to think. So what you want to do, and this is critical, even if your kids are going to own the business, set everyone up for success. So if the business runs without you, the entrepreneur, if you're redundant in the business, critical for the next generation, or critical for a buyer if you're going to have to sell the company because your kids don't want it. Systems, process, everything documented. You want to treat your children, if they are going to take over the business, like you would treat a buyer. You want to build an asset that operates so efficiently that you can hand it to your children or have them pay you for it and understand how to operate it. Simply saying, I'm going to pass this along to my children or niece or nephew or cousin or whatever it is, that is not an exit strategy. Whether it's family or an outside buyer, it's all the same work to get the business ready for exit. And at Align 5, we can teach you exactly what to do to get that business ready for exit. How to get your systems down, how to build a strategic planning process, how to get everything in order so whether you sell it to your children, give it to your children, sell it to a niece or nephew, or sell it to an outside buyer, the business continues to function and is effective in the hands of the new owners. It's all the same work. So if your mindset is, I don't need to do exit planning because I've got kids or family that's going to take over, you're leaving yourself in a terribly bad situation. So we have lots of details on this. There's a link at the bottom of this video. Click that link. We'd be happy to share what we know on succession planning and, most importantly, how to get a business ready for exit.